Hey, this is Tony with Salt Strong, and in this video I'm going to show you how to simply add weight to your soft plastics without having to change the size of your hook or change the weight of your hook or jig head. So this can be very handy, especially if you are used to using a certain weighted hook. Like for example, I like to use the 3/0 1/8 ounce owner twist lock hooks. However, they can be pretty hard to find at times, so I may be stuck with the 3/0 1/16 ounce weighted hook, but I may want to add extra weight either because it's windy or I want to fish a little deeper or slower versus a fast presentation, so I'll want to add weight to the actual lure itself. And all you have to do is pick up a pack of these nail weights. Various companies make these weights and they can easily slide into the soft plastic lures. So these are very useful because they won't affect the action very much depending on where you place them on the lure. So I'm going to show you where I like to place them and how easily they are to use with soft plastics. So the nail weights that I'm using here, these are made by Eagle Claw. They are 1/16 of an ounce. So if you're using a 1/16 ounce weighted hook and you want to pretty much make it a 1/8 ounce, all you have to do is add one of these and that would make it 1/8 ounce. So just to show you how easily this works to insert into a lure, first thing you want to do is make sure you have your lure all rigged up on the hook that you are using. And ideally, I like to place this towards the front of the lure or right above where the original weight on the hook is. That will keep the action the same. If you put it near the tail section, the lure will have a tendency to ride not straight. It will kind of ride at an angle. So you want to keep that weight centered and pretty much centered with the lure itself and centered with the weight on the lure. Now, one thing you also want to make sure of is when you insert these nail weights into the lure is that it's centered on the body of the lure. If it's off to the side too much, your lure will ride kind of to the side. So make sure it's centered and also it's not in the way of the hook to avoid, missing a hook set because your hook may get in the way of the weight or vice versa. Now, to insert this nail weight into the soft plastic, again, you want to make sure it's centered in the body of the lure. I go through the top of the head just behind where the spring is of the twist lock hook. So we'll go ahead and do that. Make sure you're lined up center. Go in at a slight angle. You don't want to go straight back. You want to go in at a slight angle so that that weight is sitting in the soft plastic properly and not interfering or sticking out too much. Just like so. So as you can see, we have that nail weight in there. It's not really visible much. If anything, it looks like some organs inside of the Slam Shady here. So you just added a 1/16 ounce to this lure with a 1/16 ounce weighted hook. So now you have a 1/8 ounce complete setup. Possibly a little more when you include the weight of the actual soft plastic itself. So if you are, stuck with a certain size hook and you want to add weight for casting distance or windy conditions, or you want that lure to ride a little bit lower in the water column, you can add these nail weights and that'll solve that problem. Now, a couple downfalls with these nail weights you want to be aware of is that if you do happen to put them in wrong and you have to keep putting them in and taking them out, you're going to damage the soft plastic and you may render one of your baits, useless. So that is one downfall. And also, if you happen to lose your soft plastic, you also lose that weight with it as well. So it's not like having the weight on the actual shank of the hook where it's there pretty much for good unless you happen to lose your hook. It's in the soft plastic, so if you lose your soft plastic on a hook set or while you're fighting a fish, you've lost that weight as well. But these packs do usually come with anywhere from 5 to 10 nail weights, so plenty to get the job done for the day. Now, we don't currently sell these on our shop page, but you can find them at various tackle stores, so you can pick some up there or Amazon, one of those sites. But we do sell all these lures on our shop page. So if you're looking for the Slam Shady 2.0, which is a 3.5 inch paddle tail, you could find that there. Then we also have our larger Slam Shady Bomber, which is a 5 inch paddle tail, which is great for dark, dirty water later into the summer and into the fall when baitfish presentations are a little bit bigger than they are the rest of the year. This would be a great option. And also the hooks we sell on our shop page, Owner Twist Lock hooks, which work very well for all these lures. So you can check them out at fishstrong.com, and keep in mind, if you are one of our insider members, you do get up to 20% off all products on the page.
If you're new to Salt Strong, just know that we're the best online fishing club in America because we actually guarantee that you'll catch more fish while saving time and also money on the tackle you need. We do this through premium education, our exclusive insider fishing community, and huge discounts on the best tackle for saltwater anglers. To learn more, go to saltstrong.com. Otherwise, we hope to see you again soon.